Hey guys, Pro here at VIP Outdoors, and today we are talking about clevises. Clevises, for those of you who may not know, a clevis is this part of the spinner, the little stirrup, if you will, that holds the blade to the wire, or in the case of a soft spinner, the clevis holds the blade to the line. This is a hot topic. This is a real hot topic. And the reason it is there's a variety of different clevises on the market. There's a variety of different sizes, different finishes, whether it be plastic, metal. And we're gonna go over the few that we carry at VIP Outdoors, my personal experience with them, the pros, the cons, what I like, dislike, obviously that's pros and cons. But let's jump right into it. So the first one first here, this right here, when we hard tie a spinner onto a wire, this is a regular metal clevis. This metal clevis, the only time I use a fixed metal clevis, and fixed means you cannot remove the blade. The only time I use a fixed metal clevis is when I have a hard wire spinner like this, just like so. Okay. Do not use that. Again, do not use that on your soft spinners. You can, but you'll be placing orders for more blades right away. So again, that's those clevises there. The second clevis we're going to talk about is a detachable clevis. The detachable clevis is this piece of plastic right here. Very simple in that we're able to take our blade, we unclip it from the top, and then we slide that blade back in. A little bit of a challenge to put it on when the clevises are new. That's a big point. We have those clevises in white and black. Here is the pros of that clevis, and that is the clevis that I personally use on all my soft spinners, my anchovy spinners, my Alaska spinners. The pros is that you can get those blades in and out pretty easy. The con for the plastic detachable clevis is that people say all the time, Pro, I lose blades on the detachable clevis. Well, here's the key. When you get a detachable clevis and you're switching blades in and out and in and out, trying to find that magic color to make the fish go, once you feel that plastic clevis get soft and it becomes easy to remove and install a new blade, that means that plastic clevis is done. I'm sorry, but you got to cut, take that clevis off, slide a new one on, and start clipping blades. That is how you're going to keep your blades on your soft spinner. If you let them get soft, you will lose them. That's all there is to it. All right. But if you don't, if you replace it consistently, you will throw away clevises opposed to lose blades on fish. Okay. You're going to lose one every now and again, but I don't lose a lot of blades in comparison to what I hear a lot of people say that they're losing. Next detachable is the stainless steel coiled metal clevis. That slides down over your line, you weave a blade on there, clip it on, and away you go. For me personally, metal and mono shouldn't go in the same sentence. I know a lot of guys that use a metal clevis, they're happy with it. They're not worried about that metal heating up and burning their line, creating any frays or weaknesses in their line. That's not necessarily what makes me move away from that metal clevis. What makes me move away from that coiled metal clevis, detachable metal clevis, is that at the end of it, there is, well, it's metal and it's wire. And by the time you untwist it, there's a little metal edge on there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not. But that little metal edge right there, as it rotates through the water, it's not a sharp edge, but it's a very abrupt edge. And that abrupt edge could catch any little piece of string grass, whatever it is, moss, anything, and it keeps your blade from spinning. So for me personally, that's why I gravitate away from the metal clevis and stick with the plastic. The benefit of this metal clevis is that you're not going to lose blades nearly as often, okay? It is tough to put a blade on. It is tough to pull the blade off of these guys. So much more durable. You're going to get a lot more life out of one of these than you will one of the plastic detachables. So that's definitely the positive of going with the metal clevis. We also have plastic fixed clevises. So you would fish this just like you would this metal fixed clevis, except we made the plastic one to slide over your line. The disadvantage of that is that once you put that on there, that's it. That's the blade you're going to use. You're not going to detach anything, you know. The good part is the plastic does not burn your line potentially like a metal one would. The idea behind that is to keep your blade intact on that line so it can't be pulled off by the fish. But at the end of the day, and what we have found with the plastic stirrup clevises, they work fine. They're okay. But you are going to lose them. They're going to break eventually. What you have is you have a piece of thin metal pulling on plastic consistently over and over and over. And when you get a fish come up here and grab that whole thing and put that blade in its mouth and yank on it, is metal going to break plastic? Yeah, eventually, and every now and again. So now you know. Those are the differences between all of the clevises out there. Again, I use the plastic detachable. That's my favorite. And it's not because I have access to all of our blades. I pay for those blades twice, as a matter of fact. So I have plenty of blades, but I don't want to lose a fish getter also. We're fishermen. We don't want to lose a blade that fishes, so just make sure you replace that blade, the clevis consistently. Again, the metal clevis, you're not going to lose many blades, but you do take the chance of, number one, I believe, burning your line and then breaking one off, or secondly, it not rotating because it catches a little bit of debris in there and doesn't rotate properly. And then the last one is our plastic fixed stirrup clevis, and it is a good product. I would keep that one fresh as well, just the way you do on the other plastic detachable clevises. So anyways, guys, those are the clevises that we have available for you. Those are what I believe to be the pros and cons of each of them. Hey, roll with what you like, roll with confidence. And if you lose a blade on a fish every now and again, so be it. That's a pretty good trade. A blade for a Chinook, blade for a salmon, I'll take it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Man, it's the middle of buoy 10 season. Things are rocking and rolling again. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the water.